Time for a look at your West Tennessee forecast with meteorologist Brian Davis.
And welcome in, everyone, on this very scorching hot Friday. Let's go ahead and get right into the numbers here. An extreme heat warning, which covers all of West Tennessee. This will go through the weekend as well. We're checking on the tropics, though. We do have a continuance of development out there in the Atlantic. Right now, it's a 40% chance of development over the next 7 days. And then we got another little tropical wave there, 10% development over the next 7 days. And you can see the spaghetti models kind of showing where, if this did develop, it would go. And it's kind of taking it more towards the Gulf there and the panhandle or the dog leg of Florida. So again, nothing major at the time. And in fact, this is lower just a little bit. We'll be keeping an eye on the tropics, though, over, as we are in the peak of tropical weather season. We could use a little bit of rain in here to help cool us down. Check this out, 99 in Memphis right now. We got 95 in Parsons, feels like 107. Those heat index readings up there around 110 over most areas, 97 out there at UT Martin, 110 degree heat index right now, and Savannah coming in at 97 with a heat index of 107. It's pretty brutal out there as the extreme heat warning continues for all of West Tennessee and the surrounding region. Temperatures across the board right now, we've got 97 in Dresden, we've got 97 in Brownsville, 97 in Somerville, and we've got 97 in Selmer right now. Parsons coming in at 97, as well as Union City. We do have some 93s out there, Paris at 93, as well as Camden and Huntington. But most areas are up there very close to the 100 degree mark this afternoon. And check out these dew points. Yeah, we're talking about some of the dew point readings in the low 80s, which is just it's just out the roof, really. I mean, Ripley coming in with an 81 degree dew point, Trenton as well. We've got a lot of mid to upper 70 dew points out there as well. So just be extremely careful if you're going to be out and about during the afternoon. Any time spent outside could be very dangerous. And yes, we do have some winds out there out of the south and west, about as high as 15 miles an hour or so at times, but that's not going to make much difference at all when it's already in those upper 90s with dew points in some cases in those low 80s. The radar, no help here. We're not seeing any showers or thunderstorms at the moment. Occasionally, we've been seeing a little blink here and there, but I mean, we're talking about half-mile area, might get a few raindrops. That's all. All the rain continues up here to the north of us, where the jet stream continues, and also where that frontal boundary is, which is where it's going to stay for the most part over at least the next 3 days. Now, you'll see in the severe weather outlook, though, it is going to start to make its way a little bit closer to us, the rain that is, as we get towards the end of the weekend. Surface map, heat wave continues to stretch towards the east and including all of West Tennessee, parts of Middle Tennessee, North Mississippi, a lot of Mississippi and Alabama, and points west. So this is not letting up anytime soon. Now, looking at our severe weather outlook, again, up there to the north of us, that's where the transition is between this scorching hot air and the cooler air across the northern Great Lakes. And so that's where all the storms are, but there will be a little bit of a dip in the jet stream as it starts to move more in our direction. That tends to bring in slightly cooler air, and we will see some effects of that or feel the effects of that as we head into parts of next week. But still going to be hot at times heading into next week. Here's a look at tomorrow. You can see it gets a little bit closer there. Parts of East Tennessee going to be in the 2 out of 5. The Carolinas, parts of Virginia, West Virginia, and Ohio, parts of eastern Indiana, where they're expecting some severe storms, and then also back over towards parts of Colorado, western Kansas, those areas. And then as we head into Sunday, you can see that gets even closer. In fact, the northern fringe areas of West Tennessee could see a stray strong or severe storm, as that frontal boundary will start to get a little closer. Jet stream takes a little more of a southerly dip there and attempts to try to bring in a few storms, at least could be over like Lake or say Benton or Dyer or I should say Obion or like Henry counties. It would mainly be those northern counties there on Sunday. But at least it is getting a little bit closer. But we're going to continue to deal with a very extreme hot next 3 days. Futurecast, it only shows just a hint of maybe, a 10-minute shower popping up or a little thunderstorm over mainly in our eastern counties. But, the rest of this 18-hour look is just nothing. So anything that we would get would be like yesterday, where like one town, I think, got a little stray storm and it lasted about 30 minutes. The rest of us, sitting in the heat, wanting a cool down. And the thing is, after the rain ends from those storms, within about 45 minutes, the heat cranks right back up and it winds up usually more humid than it was before the storm came in. So not a lot of luck there with our rain. You can see our rain chances there in the hourly forecast this evening around 1%. And that's right. About only 1% of the viewing area would get a little pop-up, and it would be short-lived. So dropping down into those upper 70s again tonight. So once again, in the morning, we'll start off humid and warm, in the upper 70s. It'll be about 76 degrees, blazing hot sunshine again. And looking at our hourly blend of trends, or our model high blend of trends, you can see that's not helping us too much either. But you'll see a little difference in my numbers. I'm going a little bit cooler than some of those numbers are showing right there in the blend of models, because the majority are showing a little bit lower on some of those slightly cooler days. But let's take a look at our weekend. 99, it's still on 3 days in a row. I haven't had to change this. 99 for Saturday, and there will be some people hitting 100, especially south of I-40, and then 101 on Sunday. It is going to be the hottest weekend we've had so far this summer by far. And any rain, we have traded off our rain and storms every weekend now for the big time heat and very hot sunshine into the mix here. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our 7-day forecast. So here we go, topping out as high as 100 degrees today. Some of you have already hit it today. 70, mid to upper 70s tonight, 99 on Saturday, 101 on Sunday. Will be about 96 on Monday. I've been able to tweak down just a tad. I think about 94 on Tuesday, back to 97 on Wednesday, 94 on Thursday. Rain, do you see it in here? Well, there is a small percentage each day, as many days in the summer in this part of the country, but nothing that looks real organized coming our way right now. And right now, in the near future, Sunday is your best chance, and that's mainly only the northern fringe areas up near the Kentucky line. All right, guys, that's a look at your evening weather update. Stay cool. Do the best you can. Make sure you're not out in the heat in the hottest part of the evening. Mainly early morning, late evening. That's your best time to go out, but it is just too dangerous right now. Heat illness, it affects hundreds of people in these heat waves, and we are officially in a heat wave at this time. That the worst part of it will be lasting from now right through at least the end of the weekend as it stands right now. Take care.
We are West Tennessee Weather Channel.